Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Bob, cut that off. In the throes of getting ready. Let me try to get this phone working. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. Boom. There we go. All right, let me see this now. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to put the Bluetooth on. What's popping? Wait. Here I come. I'm trying to turn this phone on. I usually do that before the show, but here we go. Wait a second. Wait a second. I gotta hook up the Bluetooth first. God damn it. Hang up. I gotta do the Bluetooth first. Don't call in yet. Oh my God. Hello. Wait. You're not on the Bluetooth yet. Here we go. What's happening? Say something. I can't hear you. Say something.
Yo, it's Watch the Screen, this bitch. Shampoo in the morning.
Well, you coming through one speaker. Call back in. Call back in.
All right.
Let me say hello to the people out there. What up? Banky Ashi. Yo. Wait. Hello.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's a little better. What's happening?
I can't call you. I'm just waking up, about to roll this blunt, get some editing done a little bit, but here to chop it up with you.
Yeah. So what's happening, homie?
Shit, it's that Kanye shit. It's kind of weird, man. Like, I'm surprised they took it off. You understand what I'm saying?
Let me fix this. Call back about like 10 minutes. Something's going on. All right. It's Kanye being bullied by us. Let me fix this. Yo.
Shampoo, what up, man?
You, baby, what's happening? Pick it up.
Just trying to figure out what's going on with Kanye, man.
What happened?
I got a question. Do we really know him?
What?
Do we really know him?
No, of course we don't know him. We just know, by going by his actions.
But I'm saying, do you know who that is?
Do I know who is?
These nuts?
Come on, man. That was corny. That was corny. Come on, man. You have to perfect that. I'm trying to fix something on this board. Let me say what's up with some people. Snapchat, what's popping? Dictionary, Artie, Marin. Let's talk about it. Willie Jackson. Yup. Hang on. Wop the boss. Yo, what up?
Yo.
My man D, what's happening, homie?
No voting, no bucking. No voting, no bucking. Yo, they say that's a big record down there.
What's that?
No bucking.
What's that about?
They say that's the new jam. They say drill music is out. This is in.
But who's saying that? No voting? No
bucking. No bucking and no voting. And no bucking and no voting.
Who sings that? I agree with it. I think everybody should vote.
That's a Trina smash, they say.
Oh, Trina.
They say Trina. Why are people mad at Trina for making that record as if Trina ever did anything else but that?
Yeah, man,
We met Trina. She said, what she say? What Trina first time we all saw Trina, what the hell did she say to us? What was her first words out of her mouth?
I forgot.
Think about that in your head for a second. Think about it in your head for a second. Mm-hmm.
What was
Trick Daddy?
Yeah. We don't want nothing, something.
You don't know Nair.
Yeah, you don't know Nair.
How.
Yeah.
Who done been the places I've been? Do about 4 or 5 best friends. Have more you don't know Nair hoe.
Yeah. So what is she saying now?
She's saying no bucking and no voting. And no voting if no bucking. No bucking.
So what do you feel about that? You think we should be voting?
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, people should vote. People should get out there, support. First of all, I think people should educate themselves locally because
that's the most important.
The main stage is harder to deal with because it's like a Super Bowl. So there's so much glitz and glamour on it that it's hard to see through the lights sometimes. But locally, you can meet that person. You can say, "Yo, bro, what's up?"
And it affects you personally. It affects
you. You go meet, but a lot of folks don't go down to the parent-teacher meetings. They say they're going to pretend, but ask the kids. Ask the children. I know because my parents was always there. They were always there, and I always saw kids with no parents there.
Yeah. So what do you think about what do you think about are we bullying Kanye?
No fucking are we bullying Ye?
Are we bullying Ye? Yeah, he don't like Kanye West no more.
No. And respect to him. If we're gonna respect Ali's choice, we gotta respect his choice, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. So we gotta call him by his name. He's Ye. I think that there is a form of bullying going on, but I don't think it's from where people pretend it is. I think it's coming from us. I know it feels like to blame others, right? That feels more comfortable than to take accountability. I talk to my children about this all the time. It's easy to point the finger than to say, what's my fault? So we don't want to take accountability, so it's easy to say, no, it's them. They did it. No, we're doing this.
Yeah, because I got my thoughts on it. I want to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, no, my thoughts on Kanye.
Are we forcing Kanye to do this? Because to be honest with you, he's been
left with no choice, right?
We're left with no choice.
He's been left with no choice. But we say we want this. We say we want this kind of bravery and this kind of structure and this kind of thing. I'm not saying any of the words he said was brave. I'm just talking about the action of reaching the level that he's reached and deciding at this time whether business went wrong or not. People say, oh, no, Kanye's crazy. Black folks sell that shit, man. That's how they get rid of people. Yeah. They call you crazy first. Or they say you're a drug addict. Or they say you're drinking. And all those things can be true. All those things, but that's how you can put somebody in a situation where it looks suicidal. They look at Eminem and tell you that. He raps about it. How they wanted to use his drug addiction as a way to possibly get rid of him. Some of his fans out there, they say he's been gone. That's a clone up there. I don't know if that's true.
I'm not. You know what else? I'm not talking about any comments that he made that seem to be anti-Semitic.
No,
I'm not going that way. I'm not going that route. But what I will say is a lot of people are saying that the entertainment company is controlled by Jews. They're saying that the entertainment business is controlled by Jews, and he's kind of saying that too. But whatever choice, what is it? The Jewish people?
Or is it us?
Is it our fault? Is it our fault?
That we don't.
That we don't believe in us?
That's what it is.
That other groups decide to invest in our belief systems and our structures and the things we create. Because you go to a black owner, they look at it, they tell you it's cool, and you get bullshitted 90% of the time by your own. So we have to. It's not our fault. Can we get jobs in our community, or do we have to often travel outside of our communities where most of us are located to find jobs? Because we're not getting hired by self. We don't want to hire ourselves at all. We don't want to promote. If you got a daughter that sings and I got a record company, I'm not going to do you no justice. But so you have to take your child outside of your community, and then we say, oh, this particular group has more of a hand in it. Well, what's the reason? That it seems like that particular group believe more in us more than we believe in us, because we don't invest in us.
Why do other races value and believe in our art? I'm talking about the entertainment business. I'm not talking about all of there and over there. It's that too, but I'm strictly talking about entertainment.
Because we have a consumer's brain. Consumers don't like spending money. We're in competition. We're trying to outspend each other. You see what I'm saying? We're in the actual rat race where we want to be the first to the Nikes, the first to the Maserati, the first person in our family to have the best house so we can brag and be the best looking sibling, and our parents to be more proud of us than our sisters and brothers. We can't wait to shit on each other. What did Martin tell Gina? Baby, it's not about that. It's about going to this prom and stunting on these, you know what I mean? He's like these suckers. And it was hilarious. I felt what Martin was saying, because they played him as a kid in school. So he said, we going back and we going to go stunt and stomp on these mother. And I get it. But we have a culture of that, where we just want to be the brother in the family that has the money. Then we go to the barbecue and make our other brother feel weird because we pay for everything. We want to make him feel low. Make mama more proud. Mama more proud of me. I got a best job in my family. That's a sad thing, that you got the best job in your family. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing in 2022 when we have a past of towns underwater, when we have whole cities drowned that you don't know about, and you keep saying fucking Tulsa. There's more than Tulsa. There was far more than Tulsa. That was one of thousands of nations destroyed in this country, but you niggas keep saying Tulsa.
Yeah, because that's the only thing they wanted. They wanted to zoom in like we just had one thing. We had the whole culture. But listen to what you said. If I took my daughter is a prolific singer and songwriter, right? We have something that we trying to do. So what is the instinct? The instinct is to go to your people, right? Your black people. Naturally. That's everybody. Naturally. Every race is like that.
That's what we care about. We know this. We know our culture. Niggas don't want to go outside. We're looking a certain way, because the niggas we don't know down the street, they might clown us. So we got to have our best on. We care about each other more than we admit. That's not a weakness that we act that way. That means we care about each other. You don't want to go outside with your hair not right. You don't want your kids to go to school without a haircut, because you don't want the other kids to clown them. We care about our fucking culture. But we have music and vibrations that pretend we don't. That pretend we're crazy. That we don't. This is a sign of not loving each other, because we walk out. Yeah, we want to stunt, but we used to stunt with each other. Now we stunt on each other. We used to pull up like, yo, that shit, that's you. Oh, look at yo.
Yeah, I lived through that.
Right there. I got you. Stay right there. Don't you go nowhere. Let me get mine. And he pull up. Your man go, yo, you crazy. Now I gotta get another one. We were stunting together, not stunting on each other. We weren't fronting on each other. We were there with each other. We were there. And far as Kanye West, let me say this. Fat Joe is the blackest American in America today. He sat on his show and said, my brother, after he said the things that Kanye West alluded to saying or might have said, he said, my brother, Kanye West. He didn't separate himself from Ye. He didn't take this as an opportunity to throw Ye away.
That's what black people are doing right now.
He said he can still come on my show, and I won't take it down. That's what Fat Joe said. He could come on the big show, and I'm not taking it down. He didn't agree with Nori taking it down. That's Fat Joe, the one that you said can't say nigga.
Yeah, but can you blame Nori for taking it down because there's no real black power structure to back him up? Who's gonna back him up?
There. And that's what he's saying. There's nothing there. There's no structure, and we don't want a structure. We want to consume. You're not thinking about exercising when you're eating and you're being gluttonous in your refrigerator all night, got heartburn, still putting the peanut butter and jelly sandwich down at 3 a.m. You know what I mean? The peanut one, too, not just the smooth butter. You got to have it real nutty. And you're eating that shit and then you can't sleep. You're sitting up in the bed all night watching shit that you never saw on YouTube because you got heartburn, acid reflux, burning you the fuck up. All that bad live you're not thinking about. So when you're consuming, we're gluttony for consumption in this country. So as we're getting fat, we're not thinking about the structure we're standing on. We're just thinking about out consuming one another like fucking zombies in The Walking Dead. I gotta catch this op. He got the Nikes I don't got. You could be walking down the street with an heirloom, something your father or mother left you. Classic to you, just walking down the street. That nigga don't care what that mean to you. You got it and he don't. It's mine, nigga. Give it to me. I'll hurt you for something somebody left you in inheritance because nobody left me shit. Yep. And that's where we at now. That's where
that's why they can't. That's why they trying to listen. They trying to cancel Charleston White. But the problem with you won't be able to cancel him. Number one is because he has a connection. Number two, what you have to do is catch him in the lie. He ain't lied so far. I listened to him. I listened to him and see where you can cancel him from. You can't. Niggas is killing each other every day.
God's voice goes around. There's a show that FX made where this preacher, it's called Preacher. He gets hit by something from the sky and it just takes over him. And it's the voice of God. He has the command of God in him. He's anointed by it. It's been in other people. It tried to go somewhere else and that person exploded. Right? Every person that went to explode, he has to find the right fit. The voice of God is, they say it's an actual thing, like so on the show. It goes into this guy Preacher. It's a great show too. And he gets the voice of God. He can command things. Charleston White currently has a voice, not the, but a voice of God. How he's using it, you may not like, but you bow down in the presence of wisdom. You don't stand up to it, and that's what everyone's doing.
Let me ask you a question.
He's speaking for the Carltons in the world. He's speaking for us. Everybody wanted to be Will Smith. Fuck the Will Smith. The Carltons in the world, those of us who really structure and want to raise families and want to marry that girl right there that we like and been loving for years, those of us like that, the corny niggas that want to get money and raise families and not have shootouts, that's us. We the Carltons. Them niggas is the Will Smiths, and we have to separate ourselves from them.
We have
Carltons versus the Williams. Facts. We got to separate ourselves from them because we the
don't get mad at Jewish people because they thought that something you said offended them and they have the power to do something about it. Don't get mad at them. What you get mad at them for? I ain't mad at them.
For giving the opportunity.
We as in we try to if we give our music and my daughter to a black person, what do? They bullshit. The likelihood.
The likelihood of that. Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. That's why you have to go to the so-called white man. You're forced to.
White people don't hate us. They're not. It's not.
No, they
I'm not
don't.
Talking about individualistically. I'm not talking about individualistically. Right now, if we stop consuming and decided I got enough sneakers, I got enough leather jackets, I can't possibly own another fucking bubble with fur on it.
On a chain.
I'm good for my kids are good for a while. They feet not growing. These niggas ain't gonna be 6'6". These niggas feet grow like gonna be 9. They gonna reach maybe 8 foot in their shoe size, 9.5 at max, most of them. If we decided right now we could build our own, they're not going to stop us today. We have all the tools. You think you could just film cops possibly busting your ass? You could film yourself building a nation and dare people to try to tear it down on camera. Dare them to try to Tulsa you as the name you like using. Dare them to try to do. Right now, we could build a nation before. All of the tools are right there. Everything we need, the internet, all of it, but we don't want to create. We want to consume.
And want to complain. And want to complain. And want to blame. And want to blame other races for our demise. Them days is over. Them days is over.
days is over. People talking about someone. Let me read it to you. Fourth, Master P gave all his artists 500K, 1 million deals. You can't prove that. That's not a fact that you know. You never saw those people contract. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm gonna read y'all super chats. I appreciate that. I'm gonna read y'all super chats in a second. I appreciate
Take your dumb ass back to work, nigga. You don't know what Master P did. You ain't read them contracts. You watch some Vlad TV and you think you know what's in that paperwork, nigga. Most of them artists wasn't recoupable, so Master P didn't owe them a lot because they weren't recoupable. And if he gave them a deal like that, imagine if you didn't recoup. They didn't go 1 million on their own. People were buying records back then, and they still doing it. Streaming farms, they were record purchases. Master P knew what he was doing. That's why he made everybody a star because he invested in them. He bought a certain amount of records. So it looked good in the first week. It was a hell of an investment. He's a genius. But them people didn't make no money for Master P. He made his own money. Yeah. He ain't give out no good deals. He gave what the hell he could.
And when record companies sign people, the object is to make a profit from them. That's the object of it. They don't owe it to you to give you, I'm giving you 10 million. What are you fucking kidding me? I watched the old footage of Drake. He was dreaming. He was like, yo, I'm going to be this and I'm going to be that. How you going to be that? They got to invest in you. They got to get their money back.
Somebody has to invest in you.
I'm sick of black people always whining and complaining and talking about what the white man ain't do.
Yeah.
Nigga, you need him. Unfortunately, you need him. And he don't hate you. They want to make money from you. But if you can't...
Right? If you're not pleasing your wife, how mad can you be that someone else is?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not providing a service to your people. Don't be mad when another nation sells your people a good.
I'm getting sick of these niggas. I'm sick of them.
Can you provide yourself broccoli? If you don't, someone else is going to provide you broccoli. Provide yourself eggs. You've done it before. Most of your history is this, farming.
I'm going to tell you a little secret. You know it already. Me, you, and my daughter have a company. I'm not going to go into it. We're going to it later. When it's relevant. But do you honestly think that I'm going to lay my hat on black people to help us? Or assist? Not even help, assist. We ran into 2 of them already. I ain't going to go into names. I'll do it after. After we get to the promised land, I will name names of the black people that bullshitted us. And it has nothing to do with material or this and that. No. It has to do with ego and jealousy. And I didn't do it, so that's what it is. White people, Jews, whoever you want to talk to in the entertainment, they don't think like that.
No, it's not emotional.
It's not emotional.
They see ketchup and they say, how many people in Ohio eat ketchup? Give me this amount and I can sell that amount, make profit and whatever. I don't like that nigga. I don't like how you look at me, yo. Yo, that nigga be acting funny, son.
He got enough. He got enough. You see that nigga chain?
Man, I don't like that nigga, yo. He be fronting, yo. He not from the hood. I can tell he not from the hood. He never lived in a ghetto. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
And you know what people do too? And you know what people do too? A guy in the chat, Tyler Solomon, get mad at them. Shampoo, read a book. Read a book.
Eat a dick.
I'm gonna get mad at somebody that seemingly has more power than you because you let it go. Fuck you.
Eat a dick, Tyler. Your grandmother's a whore, Tyler.
Why would I get mad at somebody that beat us to the punch? You still ain't doing nothing about it. I listen to radio. I watch podcasts. The people that's supposed to be pro-black want us to stay under because that's how they make money. They never solve the issue. They just talk.
Here's an example.
We the first Jews. We the first Jews, and we this, and we the first Jews. If that's all true, and I believe that black people are the first people on earth. I'm not gonna get into races because races was made to split us up. I'm talking about the first people on earth of what black people. That's even more of an insult that you killing each other in the streets. That's why that guy, Charleston White, I've been saying this shit since I was 10 years old. That's why it sounds so, when I listen to him, yeah, it comes from seemed like a crazy place. But if you don't ignore that part, get to the what he's saying. If he wasn't saying the truth, don't you think he would cancel himself? He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. Our black culture, I'm talking about entertainment, is in the gutter. You have to be in the gutter to succeed.
No voting, no fucking.
Don't vote. I hear niggas say that all the time. I don't vote. I don't vote. Why don't you vote? Oh, because the Dems are this and this and that and this and that. I'm going to give you one example why I'm going to vote for Democrats.
Okay.
I'm not a Democrat, though. I'm independent. But I'll tell you why I'm going to vote for them. Because, and it don't have nothing to do with me because I got super good insurance. They're trying to cap people, a lot of people on diabetes. A lot of people have diabetes, right? Those people that don't have it, might not concern them on it. But I have diabetes. A lot of people have diabetes. The insulin is $500 and up a month. That's why people are dying from,
That's a lot of money, man.
And it costs $10 to make.
That's crazy.
You could Google it. It costs $10 to make insulin, and they charge them $5.
You know why? Because somebody else got to provide our people insulin. We don't provide it for ourselves. You can't set a price point.
Nope.
We don't set price points in this country. We just pay for it. We complain. Yeah, milk cost this much. Bread went up. You ever see people arguing about water? They won't pay $1.25 for water, but they'll pay the same price for soda.
Yep.
I ain't buying no water. Water free.
Yeah, water's free. But what about the process of getting it to you? You forget all of that?
Yeah, it's a process. It's the world we live in.
I'm just sick. I never did it before, and I'm not going to start now. I am not going to blame other races for our demise. I'm not going to do it.
No, we're killing each other at an all-time high. We at this point, it's looking like we might need slavery to stop the murder.
Wow.
At this point, it's looking like we may need slavery to stop all the murders.
We need the so-called white man to come in and save us. Because we ain't saving ourselves. We look useless. Our votes don't matter. We don't raise families. That's out of we don't want to do that. I'm not talking about as a whole, as a huge popular portion. A huge popular portion of our culture is based on nothing to do with family, getting blood work done. We don't get our blood work done. Niggas selling sea moss and tell you to put it on everything, but don't have no laboratories to do blood work. Yeah. What happened to that craze?
Niggas want to talk shit. When the last time any of these men in here got their blood work, niggas gonna start lying.
You know what they're gonna say?
To me, nigga, you have a primary, nigga.
You know what they're gonna say? I'm young. You know what I mean? I'm only 40. I'm only 50. I'm only 30. Nigga, grow up.
Get your blood work. Don't argue with me.
Don't
my opinion when you ain't get your blood work done.
And go to an eye doctor. Go to an eye surgeon and get your eyes checked out. Nah, I'll wait till something go wrong. Let me tell you about that. Don't wait until something go wrong. I waited to see blood in my feces to go to the doctor. And that's when they discovered rectal cancer. So stop thinking you're indestructible. And stop blaming people for your demise. You're shooting each other in the street. I see that shit that's so crazy. Much. It's like, yo, 15 years old.
Oh, David to Jesus, go get a colonoscopy if you 45 and older.
And a diabetes check, a full checkup.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that talk right there. He telling the real shit.
And then, yo, listen. Stop looking at people physically and who they are. Listen to what they saying. Stop looking at the shell. Oh, he got one eye. And all of this, and Kanye is crazy. And he said one thing that sounds crazy on Drink Champ. I'm not defending Kanye. I'm definitely not defending anything that's perceived as anti-Semitic. But what I am saying is this. What he's doing wrong is he has too much faith in black people. I done lost that faith. I done lost it. Because I seen it on my own. I had 2 shows. I ain't gonna go into the details. Oh, shut up. That's what niggas do.
That's what they do.
I took it to them in good faith.
You have to separate. You have to build a wall.
I took them in good faith to people, black people, that somebody knew and took me there. One of them took my whole show. Took my whole shit. But then you go and get mad at people when they go to other places and other races to get deals and all of that. Come on, man. Why you think Puppy took that down? Why you think he took it down? He probably called Nori.
Yeah, it's hard to say you own something when you can be told. You think you could tell the Wachowski brothers to take down, or sisters, pardon me, that's disrespectful, the Wachowski sisters that made the Matrix series. Think you could tell them to take their content down?
No.
No one can make them take because they own it.
And don't get mad at them because they got power. Oh, because they Jews. Nah, don't do that.
No, that's
I'm
stupid.
proud of them. Listen, I'm proud of them. We should learn. My sister used to say that. Stop thinking about the races and imitate them. Stay with your woman. Get married. It ain't corny.
Nah, they're not gonna do it.
It's not corny.
Everybody kid gonna be a ball player and a rapper. Watch. Everybody kid got talent. Watch. That's what we need. All we got is talent. Like, yo, my kid talented, ain't he? Yeah, your kid talented.
Oh, he's bad and all this shit. But yo, Dupree, let me take a couple of these phone calls. We gotta get more into this because hey, whoever's speaking it, I agree with him. Charleston White, I don't agree with everything he said, that old Trump stuff. I don't agree with that. I don't just pick something and then I don't like him. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Never will. Why you think Trump he's shitting on Kanye? Oh, he need a psychiatrist. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's what you gonna do?
Right. You know what Charleston got? He inherited Dick Gregory's energy.
Yep, and with a little mixed in, and a little mixed. What's that other guy name? They used to straighten his hair. The comedian.
A comedian that straightened his hair?
He used to be with Master P. One of them. Cat Williams.
Oh, Cat Williams.
He reminded me of Cat Williams like mixed with what you said, mixed with
Dick Gregory.
Dick Gregory. That's who Charleston White reminds me of.
Rest in peace, Dick Gregory, man. You gotta, when people are speaking for you and your children, to stop, get out of this gangster shit, man. Black men were never gangsters in this country. We were businessmen, we were homeowners, we were farmers, we were inventors, we were husbands, but we ain't never been gangsters. Even when we were doing business in the street, we were never gangsters. We were businessmen in the streets. And I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about culturally. I've never did anything in the street. Never had to. Neither. Thank God to my parents, I never had to do anything.
But the key word is parents.
Thank God, I didn't do it on my own. Somebody raised me right. You know what I mean? Like,
and if you ain't raised right, you're gonna be raised wrong, and you're gonna have to raise your arms because you're gonna have a gun in your fucking hand.
Before I go, they say judge a tree by the fruit it bears, right?
Yeah.
I called you yesterday and told you what new news I got in my family.
That's your daughter's. Oh, you want me to say? Hell, why not? Your daughter's opened.
Mm-hmm.
Her own nail salon.
Her own nail salon at 19 years old.
Her own at 19.
At 19, that's what I raised. So show me your fruit when you want to talk shit to me. Show me your fruit. My fruit is now owning its own business. Furniture.
At 19.
Everything. She owns it. At 19 years of age and just turned 19 years old. Just turned 19. Owns her own business.
And let me tell you this. What did I tell you? I said, you know what's fortunate? You know what's fortunate? That it's all white area. They can't wait to give you money. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you.
You know the name of it too, right? I told you, right? They're going to love it. White people going to love it. Just Get Nailed. Just Get Nailed.
Just Get Nailed. Up in Maine. Just Get Nailed. Yo, I'm telling you. Hey, you open up you open up a soul food. Yeah, you open up a soul food restaurant and a nail place in a white area, they are gonna flourish. You open it up in a black neighborhood, yo man, I'll give you the money later.
Yo, I could tell you, and I'm gonna go on this one, really, because other callers got to get in here. It's a show. You know what I mean? I know this for fact. I was visiting, right, my cousin, who his baby moms lived on Sutter Ave in Brooklyn, in the Bammers. They call them the Bama Projects, right by near Brownsville, right? So I'm out there, I'm trying to find food. I see Kennedy Fried, the Arab store pizza. I'm like, I don't want none of that. So I see another shop, and it says Sister something. So I said, well, let me go see what it is. I don't know, maybe. And I go in there, and it's this black woman, 3 sons, a husband, brother, grandmas, and like both sides of the family in there. And they all came out to serve me to get my plate together damn near. So I bought more. So I brought it back to my cousin's baby mom's apartment. So I'm sitting in there eating it. She comes out the room, and she one of them cigarette throats one. So she like, don't nobody eat that. Don't nobody even be eating that. I don't know why you even up in here eating that, because don't nobody even eat that. Do y'all eat that, man? Man, come here. You eat that, man? And I'm sitting there like, still eating. I'm like, yo, why? They said, we don't support that. I'm like, but you support the Arab store. You support the Kennedy Fried Chicken. You support the pizzeria, the Chinese restaurant. And guess what happened? 3 months later, them black folks went out of business, man. I watched it with my own eyes. A beautiful black woman opened a business of a Sister Soul, something like that. And she opened it up selling soul food. She sells vegan style, vegetarian style, and regular style soul food. And them niggas in them project buildings said, fuck you. So I'm going to leave on that note.
Yeah. I know. Thank you, brother. The brain. All right. That's what it is, folks. Gotta stop the blame game. Oh, my bad. Gotta stop the blame game. 551-275-5546. Dropping knowledge this morning instead of dropping jokes. We're gonna drop some jokes. Yellow, where is he supposed to go? How did Ye become a multi-billionaire, a billionaire? From white people. Hey, shit. Boy, if I was next to him, I'd have stopped him. If I was on Drink Champs with him, I would say, stop right there. Hello?
Yo, Sammy, what up?
What up?
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, man. If you want to know who controls you, look at who you can't criticize.
Wait, say that again?
If you want to know who controls you,
okay,
look at who you can't criticize.
And what does that mean? It sounds prolific, but what does it mean?
You can't criticize the J, if you know what I'm saying.
Come on,
you know who the J are?
Yeah, and you ain't gonna do that here. You ain't gonna do that here.
You, of course. You know what I'm saying?
You know what you should do? You know what you should do? I'll tell you what you should do. And it's all honesty. What you should do is just talk about black people, because nothing can happen to you. They have no power. So why just stick to talking about black people and stop trying to get my show canceled?
No, I'm not trying to do that, but I'm just saying.
Just talk about black people. That way you be get this guy out of here. Whoever got a rich, thank you. Oh, V12 Media, what's that, man? I appreciate you, but don't cry.
Yo, Sammy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, have you noticed, bro? You can talk about anything except that one thing, bro.
Yeah, and why? And so what? Why? All right, let me ask you a question. Why can't why can you talk about us and nothing happen? Stop answering. Stop answering.
What they want.
What?
That's what they want. They want people to keep talking about every other thing except them, bro.
Listen, succumb to the power, baby. Because if you depend on us, you're doomed. I just told you. We have a company. I don't tell my business on here, all my business. But we approached people that look like me.
Mm-hmm.
3 separate organizations. We got the runaround. Went to one person that the only person that helped us was Howard Stern. Let me keep it real. Let me keep it real. You know what? I need the stage to myself right now. Sorry about that, brother. But the only person, better stay away from him. You better stay away from him. You better stay away from them. Any person that says if there's crime in their neighborhoods, right? Listen to me carefully. If there's crime in your neighborhood, how do you solve it? That's the question on the table. Never mind personal insults to me, because I get that when I'm right. How do you solve it? Black racists, thank you for that super chat. Crack babies born in the 80s are grown now and having kids. I don't know what that means, but it means something. I'll tell you what it means. Go ahead. Your phone is crazy.
My phone crazy?
Yeah.
All right.
Are now having kids. And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
I mean, it's really just how it is. But
no, it ain't how it is. It's our fault. Oh, the white man brought drugs in our neighborhood. He ain't forced you to take them. There's a lot of people. There was a lot of people that wasn't taking drugs back then. I understand that it's stacked against us. But I'm sorry, I'm getting tired of the complaining. I'm getting tired of what you gonna do about it.
What could we do about it?
Nothing. So shut up. Just shut up.
I was calling this to find out, how do you feel about Charleston White?
I listen. All the Trump stuff and all of that, I don't agree with. But what I do agree with is that at least, listen to this part, at least he has an answer to the problems in the black community. Now, who else got an answer to that?
Not Charleston White.
No. I said, don't say the answer is right or wrong. Let's not get into that. Let's say at least he's offering a solution. If your mother got out of a car, right, or your wife or somebody that you love, and you saw this person kill him right in front of your face, should you go into the house and call the police and give the name of that person? Exactly. Now when it's time to answer, the phone messes up. Answer me that question. Let's not go all over the world. Answer that question. Hello?
What up, Shammy? It's
Cedro, if your mother, listen, I'm giving an example. Somebody you love gets shot right in front of you, and you know the person that did it. Aren't you supposed to call the police?
Yes.
And tell them who did it?
Yes.
That's snitching, right?
No.
What is it called?
I'm a civilian. I'm being a law-abiding citizen.
So we don't care about the other kids, even though we don't know them, to sell them out. Listen, I'm telling you, it's a hard argument to get along. It's hard to argue with somebody like him. I'm telling you.
White?
Yes, it's hard to argue with him. I seen him.
He wiggles out of everything.
It's not wiggling. It's let me get your attention. Now I got your attention. Now if you want to clean up a neighborhood of crime, tell me how to do it. That's all. If I ask him, he'll have an answer. I tell you that shit. I
wanted to say I appreciate what you and Dupree was talking about with the health stuff. Like, and getting checked out, you got to get checked out.
Yes, but what I'm saying
I don't think you should wait late. I think you should do it early.
But what I'm saying is this. If the midterm, listen, I don't care what, I never could understand why Asian, Jewish people, white people, Italian, whoever, when you talk about voting to them, they don't go, oh, yeah. I don't hear that from them. They're very enthused. And educated Black people are enthused about voting. The only group of people that are not concerned with voting are poor Black people or poor-minded Black people that have no education. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Regardless of who they vote for. Let me tell you this. And I'm going to give somebody a compliment. If anybody, the person I'm going to talk about is so educated that it's out of the stratosphere. I'm talking about on all different type of things. I'm pretty good too, pretty educated. But I'm talking about the depths.
Who's Star?
Yes. Star is I know him personally. I knew him for over 20 years. Talked on the phone 3 times a day and all that stuff. He's super intelligent about subjects and this and that because he reads, an avid reader. But more importantly than that, when he took that vaccine, that's when you knew it was safe. Trust me, a person like that ain't going to do that unless it's safe. He does his research. Got to give it to him. See, I'm a Black person that give another Black person a compliment.
Listen, I just called to tell you that
go ahead. What'd you say?
The local supermarket got pork chops for 99 cents a pound right now.
Yeah, so go get you some and barbecue them. Shit. And put some barbecue sauce. Boy, I made oh my God. On another note, I made some chicken thighs with barbecue sauce. Wait, I'll tell you about it. Pennsylvania.
What up, Jeremy?
Huh?
What up, man?
What up?
Chilling.
Oh, my nigga. How you doing, brother?
I'm just about to hit the punching bag right now.
What happened?
Said I'm about to hit the bag right now.
You hit the bag?
Yeah.
Oh, punching bag.
Punching bag. Working out.
Oh, okay. Who face do you think about somebody when you punching it?
Nah, just get to it. I ain't got no time.
What do you think about Kanye? Is Kanye being bullied by us? I ain't talking about nobody else. I said us.
I don't know. Choke offered to interview him and let him say what he had to say.
Oh, come on.
You don't remember that? You didn't hear him?
Yes.
He offered. That's all. Nori already turned on him. That's the only person he probably could go to that ain't going to turn on him.
I don't
Maybe
know.
you.
Listen. I understand it seems like Nori turned on him and sold him out and this and that. But the problem with, and I get it, the problem with that, he caved because Kanye, because Jews told, what's his name, Nori and Puppy, they told him what to do. Listen, I'm not even going all around that part. I'm talking about power. I ain't putting no race on it. Black people could have that power too. But they let jealousy and envy and ego and I thought of it first. They let all that get in the way.
Yeah.
White people don't care about that. They don't give a damn about that emotional shit.
If we use jealousy as fuel, we'd probably be the best in the game right now with everything. We'd probably be the ones that they talking about.
There you go. And if you say a word about a black person, you get canceled. That's where I want to be. I want to be where they at. I'm not mad at them. How could you be mad at people that gain the power however they got it?
Shampoo, by the time we get to the mindset where we figure that out to try to get together to get that type of power, it's not going to be enough of us. Like it said, we killing each other every day.
And you know what else too? You know what else about what you said? That's why now black people are running saying, I'm a Republican. I love Trump. That means because they don't have no power. They don't have nowhere to run to. They don't have nowhere to run to. And that's a shame. That's our fault. It ain't their fault.
I don't got no political party. I live a life amongst my own, man. I don't.
And believe it or not, I don't either. I just look at the two people, and I say, which one is better for society? Not so much for me. Which one is better for society? That's all.
I vote for locally.
Locally is the most important.
But politics don't run my life or none of that stuff. Like whatever the politicians do don't trickle down to my house.
And you know who don't run my life?
I make sure that.
You know who don't run my life? Black people.
Oh.
They don't run my motherfucking life. Are you kidding me? Shit.
Black people only run their mouths.
Shit. My cousin owned a lot
their
of
mouths and their feet.
My cousin, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying.
I know that, man. You don't lie.
My cousin got buildings all over the place. And he said to me, I tried to get him a shot. One of them ran off with my money. So why do we have to fish through our people to find a good one? I don't got to fish through nothing. I ain't gonna mess with you. That's it. Until you get your shit together, I'm going over to Pedro to do my bathrooms. That's a fact.
It's the conditions that people were put in, man. That everybody, like black people, think different from everybody because of the conditions they were thrown in.
They would. There's something. Oh, there's a lot of that. But I'm saying, when will we overcome and get our power? I'm talking about money, because every race is not rich. It's that the poorest person in that race has more power than the richest person in our race. That's not good. We should all have power.
Yeah, it seems like that, but when you got a black person in power, then it's like they don't want to be around other black people.
Because we let him down when they say Obama. Yeah. Why don't we blame us? It's us. It ain't Obama. We could have made Obama do anything you want. I think he did some great things. Number one, Obamacare. But let's not get into that. That's too... Let's get in the fact that when black people say he ain't do nothing for us, why should he? You ain't make nothing. You don't have no power. You didn't try to grab it. Niggas got on dashikis and hats and incense blowing, talking about the problem.
And what you think Kanye gonna do if he got the power? All this shit is for himself. He talking all this shit for himself. It ain't got nothing to do with black people. He's just looking for black people to support him. But once he gets the support and he gets the power, it's all about Kanye after that.
He'll find out that all he got is us. Listen, black people are really. See, that's why I don't get.
All of the black people on top, they ended up just fallen and they're just
Why do you
laying
think
there
they're
now.
trying to suppress the black vote? Why? Why do you think they don't want black people to vote?
Control.
Exactly. Because if you vote, they're nervous about Hispanic people because they don't know where they're going to vote. That's why I always said they should be black Republicans and black Democrats and black independents, and all of us should be voting. That'll have them, they won't know where to turn. That's how you want to have them.
Anonymous what happened to being anonymous when you vote?
Wow. Because,
taking pictures in the photo booth.
Man,
in the voting booth.
Excellent point. And I tell you why. Because they made this race system. They made you, black man, white people, not all white people, but white people mainly in the South. They was discriminating against us like crazy. But you can't live that now. It's almost like now you could use it to get what you want. Use it.
But Shammy, I think a lot of black people are scared of power. Like I said, most of them that was on top,
I agree with that. I agree.
Where they at right now?
Yep. I agree.
They still trying to take speeches through the dirt. That's all black people do is talk and walk.
I'm sick of that. All they do is talk.
Talk and walk.
Hell, he said he gonna bring I got his name, my son, but the lip, he got something on his lip, but with my son, Sean King, all of these so-called black leaders, young black leaders, to bring them on the show. What does that mean?
I vote for my son third lip instead of voting for him before I vote for him.
Why would Norby say he's going to get all of them to come on his show? Why? So they can sit there and talk black talk? Back. Come on, man. You never lost them.
Who wants to hear that shit all day?
Man, I don't like that black talk. I don't like it. Because the
niggas sitting in the barbershop talking shit.
I'm 60 years old, so take advantage of my not knowledge, my experience. I heard it so long. I heard it. Y'all 30 and 20 and 15. I get DMs from people 15 years old. And you know what I say? I'm not meeting you nowhere. But no, all seriousness. I'm 60, so I heard it longer. They never have a solution. Now here comes some so-called wild dude from Texas with a glass eye talking about his solution. Just say how he's wrong. If you bought a house on the street and all of a sudden criminals was robbing the houses and you seen a couple of them, you're not gonna call the police?
Of course, if it's in my neighborhood. Keep the property value up.
There you go.
But I can't trust the dude, and pause before I even say I can't trust the dude with a long ass vertical face. Like Charleston White face is mad long, like vertical.
I see you going into the thank you, brother. I understand what you're saying. That's my nigga. See, I told you, don't pay attention to the physical. Pay attention to the message. At some point, we gotta clean up our act. At some point, we got to clean up our act. Hello?
Shampoo.
Yeah. We can't go on like this. There's kids getting killed in the street by other kids.
I just read something in the chat that was brilliant, and it's exactly my state of mind.
I wasn't in the chat. No, I'm just kidding.
For the past 10 or 15 years, this has been my state of mind. Stop saying us and we. Us and we is like-minded people. So
we don't need that.
It's not pigment. It's like-minded people.
Mm-hmm.
So your tribe, your us, your we are people that share your values, your morals, and your goals. So if me and you were in the same neighborhood and we got to know each other, and I realize you're all about your business, you're a family man, you're a good person, you're my we, you're my us. It has nothing to do with your pigment. It's your character.
Oh, because you have the same interest or kind of same interest.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right. So that's my community. That's my tribe.
Your tribe is not the people killing each other in the streets. That's not your tribe. I mean, it is your tribe.
That's my enemy. I don't care if he has the same.
I agree with
if he has the same color as me, he's still my enemy.
I agree with you. And more people got to start thinking without all the craziness and snapping on people's kids. I get that's the entertainment part. That's the Cat Williams of him. Somebody said I think it was the Queen. No, that's your little brother. That's the little king of my blood. And and I understand because I do agree with a lot of shit that he say. I do. It's not because it's just I do.
Shampoo.
Shit. Yeah, call the first police on these niggas. Shit.
The first person ever called me a nigga. Guess what? I hate to say it.
Was a nigga.
There you go.
Okay, that was easy right there.
I'm
good. Yeah.
So that taught me, even when I was young, that everybody that's my color is not my brother.
Yep. Everybody of color ain't your kind.
Exactly. So we got to stop putting race above character.
That's where that's. Yep.
Look for your tribe. Your tribe could be right.
Yeah.
Under your nose.
Yeah.
Expand your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at you. Who helped you in this industry the most? It wasn't your color.
Nope.
It was your tribe.
Yep.
Damn. There you go.
Who is this? Me?
Hey, man. So look, as soon as we get out of that mindset.
Howard Stern he was signing, it was a line around 3 or 4 blocks. Back in them days, it wasn't the internet, so people had to really come to the store and get your books, signed and all that. It was lying around 3, 4 blocks. In my mind, I looked around. It was mostly white people. Boom! I got a observation for that when I see Howard when he signed my book. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm thinking.
Right.
Then I said to myself, look at all of these white people supporting another white person.
Right.
You understand? All of that's falling in my way. All of that's falling in. And the black people, the few black people that were on the line were educated.
Exactly.
That's a tribe. That's my tribe.
Exactly. It's a tribe.
My tribe is a dude that got married and has some kids and trying to get through life. That's my tribe.
Bingo.
Now, if I want to be entertained, I call up some of my guys that I grew up with and to get that, you know what I'm saying? To get that.
Right. Iron sharpens iron.
There.
Iron sharpens iron. Iron is iron. You don't care if it's black iron, white iron, yellow iron. Iron sharpens iron.
Hey. You're making me glad I did the show today.
You know what, Shampoo?
Right.
The elite know that. They don't want us to know that.
Wow.
Listen, here's a perfect example. Diddy talk all this black excellence, black owned, black. Guess who owns Revolt? His partner is a white man. 50-50. Google it. Google.
Oh, no,
Google
I know.
Who owns Revolt.
I mean, I don't know that, but that's not, I believe you.
So that's his tribe, but he don't want us to live like that. He partnering with white people every day. He don't own nothing straight up.
Wow. And this is not a diss to him.
No.
That's his tribe.
That's his tribe. But why won't he preach that to us? Why is he telling us black? Because he don't want us to have what he has.
No, because I tell you, I mean that's your opinion, and I get it. But it could also be, where else is he supposed to go? That's our fault.
True.
We always go, well, did he got money? This person got money. This person got money. This person got money. Why they don't put their money together and build a school and build a school and pay the teachers because they got billions of dollars? I'll tell you why they don't do it. Because you have to pay to get in the school. And most black people say, why he don't do it for free?
Right. Hey, I want everybody in the chat to just stop going off emotion and use your Google for more than something stupid, and Google Revolt TV, and then tell me what you think about Black excellence. Google the owners of Revolt TV and see what the 50-50 owner looks like. Yeah. Grow up, people. Grow up.
Oh, hold up. I got one brand new story. Jay-Z, I don't want to talk about because I didn't write it down, but I just go off my head. Jay-Z is suing Bacardi, the rum.
Wow.
Because they're in a 50-50 partnership with Duce. And he wants to see the books. He's thinking, I mean, he didn't say he wants to see the books. He wants to see where it's being sold at. He wants more transparency.
Right.
But the part I got of that story is he's in partnership with them.
Exactly. There you go. See?
That's his tribe.
They don't want us to know. That's the secret, bro. Look at all these cats that are successful at the top. They're not going off this whole black. Their management. Look at Joe Budden. He talk black. Who's his manager? A Jewish man. Stop playing, man. Y'all getting hypnotized off emotion. Use your Google. Use your Google. Google these companies. Who owns them.
Let me ask you a question. A rhetorical question. Who's the best people to get to buy something because they deal with emotions?
Blackity black.
Wow. Thank you, brother.
Love you, bro.
Love you too. Damn. Thanks for that. And don't get angry at people because they know your value and we don't. Don't get mad at them. Get mad at you. Hello?
Am I live?
Yes, you're live. Go.
Okay. I heard you asking a lot of questions. What's the current question we're working on right now, Shem?
Is Kanye being bullied by us? That's the key word, us.
Us? No, I'm going to say no, Shampoo. I don't think we're bullying him at all, man. Is that even really possible? He's going on these platforms, on his own will and saying these things. Nobody's making him, and, we just reacting. Is that really bullying him?
Well, I hear a lot of people, when he wore that White Lives Matter T-shirt, there was a lot of black people doing shows about how he's a coon and he's this and he's that.
Well, check this out, Shampoo. And this is
but my question is this. How could you wear a Black Lives Matter T-shirt and there's no people with Black Lives Matter T-shirts in some places in the Bronx and all this where people's getting killed? They're not holding press conferences. Black Lives Matter are not holding press conferences in high crime areas. Why?
Well, I don't think. Well, because they would, not be effective to any solution. So why go?
But they could. Oh, come on! You can't get off that easy. They can't bring awareness to the crime in those areas. They can't at least do that.
Well, yeah, they can definitely do that. But I heard you speaking earlier about actual solutions. You were speaking about
now what's the solution? What's the solution to the high crime in the black community? He got a solution.
Okay, cool.
What's your solution?
Okay, I'll just speak to what I feel. Shampoo, I think that whole rhetoric and that whole idea is just super old school. There's no one person that can step outside of their house and speak or do any action that's going to change the violence of a community. It's just not realistic. There's nothing nobody could do. That is the answer.
I'm waiting for your solution. I'm waiting for your solution.
I can't stop somebody from pulling the trigger. I can't stop nobody from committing a crime and doing a robbery. Nobody can. Can you? No, we can't do it. So we just being realistic. When the people who are committing these crimes decide to stop, that's when it stops.
Yeah, but how do you? Oh no, So I gotta wait around for them to naturally stop?
Well, okay. And I'm not dodging your question. I'm just saying, yes, you do. Now, if you have another idea to what can happen while you're waiting, I would love to hear
I'll tell you
it.
this. I'll tell you this.
One.
I'll tell you this. And this is coming from a respectful place.
Let's talk.
As you get older, I'm talking to you.
I'm listening.
As you get older, you will get impatient because you won't see anything changing. And then who you will start to blame, because it's only natural, is the people that's in that predicament. You can't keep blaming the person that's doing it to you. Because after a while, you're going to look like the weak one. When I go into places and it's mostly, I hate to use the word white people. When I mean white people, I mean all kind of, I tell you this, okay, I'm going to give you the perfect example. And this is just personal.
Okay.
My daughter had a party Saturday.
Okay.
She said a couple of people was coming over, maybe 10, 15. There was over 100 and something people in my backyard. Crazy. It was crazy. But what I will say is this. There were mostly black people, right? But there was also white, Asian, Indian, and all of that. And you know what I noticed?
What's that?
The black kids, the Indian kids, all of them were respectful.
Is that so unimaginable?
Yes, and I tell you why.
Why?
Because my thinking is this. The black, because that's all I'm concerned about. I ain't concerned about other races.
Okay, well that's fair.
The blacks that came there, the black kids that came there were well-mannered kids.
Okay.
I might have smelled some blunts in the air and all that stuff, right? I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I seen nothing, but I smelt it.
So let me clarify something quick, Shammy.
Go ahead.
Your concern lies with black people because obviously you are a black man, correct?
Yes.
So is that in turn why your focus is on the blacks who don't vote versus other people? Because let's be real, Shampoo. I mean, there are many white people of all financial statuses that don't vote. So it's not just a black thing from poor blacks. But now I guess I'm understanding that is your concern because you're black.
No, my concern is that other people can afford not to vote and afford not to use some of listen, I just said we don't have no power, right? We can't make, if somebody talk about us in a comedy act, they're not gonna get canceled. Right? Let's put it that way. Let's put it plain and simple.
That's a fact.
Okay. But there's one place where we do got power. And what I would like to see, this is what I would like to see personally. I would like to see blacks come out in droves to vote Republican, Democrat, and independent, wherever you lean. I don't say blacks should vote Democrat, but today, the way shit is now, they don't have no morals. They just be lying. I heard Herschel Walker. He said, we wanted Warnock said out of Atlanta, he running for senator. Warnock and Herschel Walker. He said on stage, they said, do you want to lower the insulin prices? He said, no, people should just eat right. What?
Well, I mean, how much respect as a politician do you really even have for Herschel Walker to start out with? So
that's even the more of an insult that the Republicans propped him up because he's you know what they told him to start saying? Oh, he got on shiny, he got on expensive suits. So don't listen to him because he got an education. Really? That's all we get is some dude with straw hanging out his mouth? and they're gonna tell him what to say? How could you?
I think it just goes along with how much you actually, take him seriously, and I don't. And
but he might win.
Here,
he might win.
Well, I mean, that's going to be for the people in Georgia. I don't live there, unfortunately, so I'm not going to have to deal with that. And before you get me out of here, I want to just speak on something Dupree said. He mentioned, how could a man be upset if he's not pleasing his wife and she goes elsewhere? Am I quoting him correct?
Wait, he said, no. Exact words was, if a man can't please his wife, why should he get mad at another man because he can?
Okay, now in short, that sounds good, but in real life, it don't really work that way. So that's how it just kind of shows you that sometimes a Dupree point can be absolutely empty. Because Shampoo, let me ask you a question: if a week goes by and you're not able to please your wife, is she then able and obligated to be able to go find somebody who can?
No.
Okay, so what would y'all do as adults? You would most likely talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't think he would disagree with that.
No, but that just goes to show you how empty a point can be made. Yeah, it sounds good when it's made quick and you just move on from it, but in real life, things don't work out like that. You're not just gonna go bounce on to the next person because a night or so you and your significant other didn't satisfy each other. Now, if that's the way he works, then that's the way he works. But come on,
I got you.
These ideologies always, they sound good, but when you break them down, it just don't really make sense.
Well, let me ask you a question. If you land on if you buy a home and you didn't really do no research, because sometimes you got to buy a home sight unseen. I did that with this condo. You couldn't look at it because it was in foreclosure, so you can't go in there. It's like, I can't describe it. It's like a chance you got to take. That's why you're getting it for cheap. But anyway, having said that, I forgot my point.
Hey, Shampoo, I got a question for you before I get out of here, man.
Right.
So you pretty pro-white people, right?
No, pro-white people.
And I'm
saying if you're trying to get somewhere, I'm just talking about entertainment. Let's just keep it there. If you're trying to get into entertainment, if you're trying to get into the entertainment business, you cannot avoid white people.
But here, can I challenge you with this, though?
Right.
White people gonna pick and choose who they want all day long.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to have something to bring to the table.
Absolutely.
Now, never mind. I'm not going to ask that because that's just going to take it somewhere else. I'm going to get off this line.
All right. Thank you, though. No. You were excellent. Excellent caller.
Oh, and one more thing. Shampoo, how are you like 60, but you ain't never, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never did your thing with a white girl.
No, I never had sex with a white girl.
I done thought you'd had a slew of white girls sometimes the way you be talking.
Nah, but because my father said to me, I'm not going to use the word ignorant. My father was a realist. Like, I can't. But one thing that he told me that sounded true and it embedded in me that he wasn't racist. He was like more the power stuff. He said, if you having sex with a white girl and you don't do something right or you don't, she gonna say you raped her. Now that could be old-fashioned thinking.
Right, I was gonna say, yeah, you came up in the 70s.
That's why you have to take things even what I'm saying. You have to take it with a grain of salt and see for yourself. As you get older, you'll see. There's a lot of young people on there talking this black shit. There's a lot of them. But after a while, you'll see them transition into saying, oh, it's our fault, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they can't make money from that right now.
What would be our fault? It's not our fault.
Listen, crime. what we do as a race of people is we let women off the hook for a lot of our problems, a lot of our crime problems. And I know the news blows it up. They never talk about the positive. My daughter came with some this morning. She got up. She was like, oh my God. I said, yo, what's wrong, Charlie? She said, I got a 9, you know what I mean? Back in my day, it was all 100% or you got an 80, right? But she said, I got a 9 on some APC test, some test. She was truly excited that she got a high grade. Now, shouldn't you be able to go on YouTube or TikTok and say that? Will it get any hits? No. But if she gets on there and say, oh, this dude fucked me in my ass or something to that extent, it would get more hits than it would if she talked about something positive. Now, that's human nature. But
right, yeah, that news is way more alarming. You would want to ask yourself, like, wow, like, you know, what situation was this? Was she in trouble? Was she hurt? It's so much more that goes into that versus somebody who just got good grades.
I understand that. I understand it. It has a shock value that's entertaining. You know why people, when they do TikToks, they don't set up the stand and do, like, you know, make everything perfect, because that's not the look right now. The phone shaking and all of that. That's the look. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's raw. That's the look. Back in my day, everything had to be perfect. The girl, they didn't care about how the girl looked, as long as she could sing. And if you notice, a lot of those singers back in the day were heavy women, and men don't matter how they look. You know what I'm saying? But women had to have, you know, they didn't have to have a look.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like if you were singing, you would have been the man. You'd have been able to survive.
Is that a compliment or a slap in the face?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let you go.
All right. I'm gonna let you go. I have the power. Do. You know what? You know what's a depressing? I'm gonna tell you something. Hello.
Yo, I had to call you back. I forgot. I was looking in the near future, and guess what I saw?
What?
Turkey giveaways.
Oh, I forgot.
After next week, it's all
No, you know what they're gonna do? It's gonna be a truck that come on the block, and then they're gonna lift that door in the back. Zing! Yo, how do we know? Maybe they're not gonna do it. You'll lose that
pandemic. Because of the pandemic, it'll get shut down.
Now, me and you know what's coming up. Wouldn't you, as a person, famous or not famous or hood famous, wouldn't you say, I'm not going to do it this year? Like,
how about this is the best way to do it? You don't say nothing about it. You just show up to the hood, you do it, and then let it be word of mouth. So let somebody else make a video about you doing it.
No. See, that's not the purpose. The purpose is to make you feel like, to make you look like God that day or that month.
I don't know, but I had to throw that in there. I'm gonna get back to it.
I'm glad you did, because I forgot. Thank you, brother.
All right, have a good one, man. Nope.
The turkey giveaways. Folks, please, for the love of God, please. I'm talking to all the people, mostly our people. Don't do it. Don't do it. And if you do it, keep it discreet, like you really care. Hello?
Don't use my likeness.
Oh, I flipped on Ken. This is off camera, off there. Because when I blow my stack, nigga, it ain't pretty.
Hey, Sammy, man.
I very seldom do. But didn't I tell you to take my likeness? Yo, I went ham. I said, would you say that to a white person? Would you say that to this person, Vlad? Would you say that?
Yo, Shammy, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, we ain't hear you sing in a minute, man.
Got it. That's a good thing. You know what song I'm loving right now? Don't Hurt Now by Teddy Pendergrass. I ain't got it today.
Yo, sing that. Sing that right now, bro.
Wait, let me just hear a little bit, then I can get into it. I mean, this is a request. I didn't do it, just to do it. This is a request. I can't deny a request. Okay, let me just hear a second of it because I don't want to go off on the air. I just need to hear a second.
Hey there.
Hold on. I just get the first verse and I can get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, what are you taking a bump off your phone?
It used to be every night I would kiss you here close to me. It used to be every day I would miss you here close to me. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. I'd just sit at home and I'd weep. But now all that has changed. I found someone to ease my pain, and it don't hurt now. No, not now. Baby, it don't hurt now. No, not now. See, there's no more sleepless nights, no more heartaches, and no more fights. And it don't hurt now, not now. It used to be every day I would hear a sad song, I would die. It reminds me of when you and I were so much in love. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. I'd just sit at home and I'd weep. But now all that has changed. I found someone to ease my pain, and it don't hurt now. No, not now. Oh my God. Woo! You know what made me think of that song? Oh, Teddy Pendergrass. Google it. Don't Hurt Now by Teddy Pendergrass. Man, you in store for a treat. Hello?
Shampoo.
What up?
It's Philip from Florida. How you doing, man?
What up? Florida in the house. How's your governor doing?
And I mean, to me, he's doing a good job. To me, as far as economically, but everybody don't like that.
And you know what? Listen, and you know what? That's what we need more of. We need Black people to support DeSantis. We need Black people to support Democrats. We need to be all kind of places so we keep them guessing.
But I think a lot of people in Florida don't really realize, like, the Florida economy, which is tourism. And DeSantis, his whole thing was getting tourism back going because we thrive off other people coming to our state to spend money.
Thought of that.
So he got rid of the mask and got everything opened back up or whatever. We pretty much normalized because, I mean, like case in point, I went to Orlando a couple years ago during the pandemic, and it was dead. I mean, they weren't making no money, and now it's normalized now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, listen, and you know what? You lived there. You seen it. So see, now I might not vote for him, but I don't live there. You said you ain't say emotions, you ain't say this, you ain't say that. You talked about like that young man that called a couple of calls ago. That he's helping your tribe.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. I mean, listen. I mean, the way I see it is we all got to work. We all got to make money. And
no, not some people. Some people live off the dole. Some people live off the government.
I don't. So I work.
There you go.
So
you see, I got the same voice you got because I used to say, why do Democrats always worry about the poor? They need to definitely worry about them, and they should be taken care of because of their circumstances. But there's a big swath of black people that ain't poor. We working, we trying to get by. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us out there, but they silent because they don't want to say nothing.
But you know, though, like my uncle, he's a Republican, and I was always like against it. But he kind of broke it down to me a while ago, and he was like, you know, black people, we don't vote based upon the agenda. We vote based upon our emotions. And you can't vote emotionally, man.
No,
you gotta vote based on the agenda.
Yeah, but tell your father. You say your father, your grandfather.
My uncle.
Your uncle. Now, that was true. That was true before Trump. When Trump came in, he put his bullshit in the mix. And now you got a Republican Party that's it's not a Republican Party anymore. It's a cult.
Right. That's true.
See, that's the difference. If you could tell him that, he's right. He was right. I agree with him. Like, we vote too much with our emotions. You know what I mean? Who gonna help the poll? Who gonna help to this? Who gonna help to that? Who gonna help to this? You know what I'm saying? So he came along with his bullshit to try like I'm an everyman. I'm here for the working man. You understand what I'm talking about? And you gotta salute. I'm not mad at people because they hoodwink people. I always respected con artists. I do.
Right.
I don't know why, but I always did. Ever since I was a little lad, I impressed a person that knew how to do that 3-card Monty.
But you're a calm man yourself, though. You're a calm man yourself.
A what?
You're a calm man yourself, though.
Get out of here.
You
I'm the best. There's no one greater.
I got a question for you, right? On some silly shit, right?
Yeah.
You ever thought to yourself like what Lamar looks like?
Who?
Lamar, the one that calls in the Holy Spirit. You
yeah,
what he look like?
I do. Well, yeah. How do you know that? I do wonder.
Because I mean, I imagine glitter. You know, riding a unicorn, a rainbow tutu, something like that.
We're not going to disparage nobody.
No. But my last thing.
I am a supporter of gays, lesbians.
Everything. No, I am too.
Because why? Because we trying to get there.
Last thing, and I'll let you go. I'll let you go. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I work in a job that around a lot of heavy machinery, right?
Yeah.
And man, I can't listen to when the bream comes on, man, because I fall asleep, man.
Yeah, but that's you. That's you.
No, that's everybody. That's all of us.
Oh, see, you got this. He not. See, he couldn't stop. He should say, "Yeah, that's true. That is me." That's all. You don't have to be provocative. Provocative don't work anymore. You got to be honest and transparent these days. I never tried to be entertaining. I don't like that word. It sounds like you some monkey trying to entertain people. Now, hello? Shammy. And you know what's funny about Shampoo? This girl gave me that nickname years ago, 100 years ago, when I had dreads with the blonde tips. Man, these motherfuckers that I you know what I used to do with one of the dreads in the front? They was down to my nose. I would bleach. I put a ring on. It's like a rubber ring, and I would bleach. They would bleach each square, like bleach black in one strand. Now niggas is doing all kind of shit, but I was ahead of my time with that crazy shit with the hair shit. But anyway, what's up?
Yo, Samuel.
Yeah.
Yo, what is your life motto, man?
What is who?
What is your life motto?
Stay away from Negroes. No, I'm just playing. My wife's motto, my life's motto is. That's a good question. Don't look for excitement in your everyday life. Your goal in life, at least this is how I think about it. My goal in life is to get through it with calm and jokes. No fighting, no this. Now I'm ready for you. I'll cut you. I will cut you. But don't let that consume your world. Don't let negative. I hate that word because it's so overused. I can't stand people that put proverbs on Instagram. Nigga, that's not you. You're trying to pretend and sell an image. And it's always the obvious. Don't let negativity bring your day down. I just so sick of it. Why don't you put up something where we can know? Now that you know what the latest thing is now? I'm gonna teach real estate. And it's all to make them look like they're in real estate. Man,
yo, Sammy.
Yo,
remember when Chicken said
I am so sick of us. I'm so sick of us. Man, what up? What?
Yo, remember when Chicken said he does real estate?
Oh, come on. He does real estate. What does that mean? I do real estate. You got a license? No. Did you go to school? No. You don't need that. See, that's what happened with Trump. He came in and just think everybody can do like he do. But he's a genius con man. You can never be him. You can never be him. Yo, if this is what I admire. If he likes you and you like him, I'm talking about politics, then he likes you, right? Today is, what is today? Tuesday. If that person says something about him against him tomorrow, Trump does not have the shame. He'll get on the mic and go, I never liked him. My nigga, I don't care what goes down in history as far as presidents, but I will always remember when he said, if I lose, it's rigged. If I win, it's not. That was crazy. I said, oh my God, it's going to be a war up in this bitch. They're going to storm the Capitol. Unbelievable. How could you not admire somebody like that? I don't say I like it. I don't support it, but I admire somebody that could get away with that shit, saying that shit. Whew. Anyway, what's up?
Bro, what are you talking?
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo, you're wilding today, homie.
They need to change your cat litter.
What's that mean?
You're a pussy.
Oh, shit. Yo, what do you keep it, Sammy, in the left?
You can use it. Go ahead. I give you permission to use it. Got him! Hello?
OG, I'm calling back. What's good? I'm happy I got in.
They had to change your cat. If somebody said that shit to me, I would never ever say, what does that mean? If somebody came to me and said they need to change your cat litter, I wouldn't say, what does that mean? I'll be like, nigga, get out of my face. Hello?
No, it's some nigga shit. It's some nigga shit.
Who is this?
This is Watch the Screen.
Watch the Screen. I thought you sounded like Lamar for a second.
No. So I want to listen. Oh, thank you for the applause. Thank you. No, I hate people who do the fucking cat. You know, the little quote memes. Oh God,
healed.
I really
But it puts me in a rage. It puts me in a rage.
Yo, it puts me in a fucking. I just want to jump through that phone and choke him.
Yo, I fucking hate it, and it's every day, and it's not like a religious quote. It's like a self-healing quote.
No, let me read one. No, hold on. I know just where to go to read this.
Me too. I'm gonna go find one too.
Yeah, that's good. Find the bullshit. That's what we call this segment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know, girl.
I gotta go. I gotta go to my troll page first. And then I'll get it. I'm in my troll page. Here we go.
I'm gonna be able to find one too. Hold on.
What's this guy?
But yeah, it's narcissism. It's pure narcissistic fucking lunacy. Every fucking day. In quotes. Oh, you talking about Big? Jay-Z's homie? That's all he posts.
I'm not gonna say nobody's name.
I found a couple. Maybe you're not being rejected for something good. Maybe you're simply being directed to something better.
Oh, God. I never knew that.
Oh, yes. Fucking, oh, my God.
I never knew that. God damn it. Oh, wait. I know how to get them.
Just go to some random girl's page. I'm sure you can. I'm about to just actually pick a random.
I know with so many people that do that. Now, I tell you who is funny. And who is people don't really give her. Listen. If you would be so lucky to get to that age and be that sharp. This black old lady named Holla on Instagram. You ever seen her?
No.
She's 96 years old. And yeah, she's on Instagram. This lady is sharper than a fucking Ginsu knife at 96 years old. She got her marble. I ain't gonna even insult her by that. She is very intelligent on her beliefs. It's very impressive. Her name is Holla. I know people heard her.
No, that's. I'm gonna check her out.
I got some shit to do, man. Thank you, brother.
But hold on. Wait, about the Kanye shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I get both sides. I get what you're saying as far as, you know, we need to be like the Jewish community and uplift, and you know what I'm saying? I don't think he was really like hating on them. I feel like he was just. Do you not believe that Jewish people who happen to be Jewish maybe have a monopoly on the media in this country? Can you argue that?
I don't want to call it a monopoly. I just want to. If you're saying that are the majority of people in high position entertainment Jewish, I agree with that.
So okay, so I mean, I feel like Kanye was just kind of he did it in an erratic way, but I feel like he was just exposing those certain points and things of that nature.
Yeah, but let me ask you this.
But I think it's kind of weird. Like free speech is under attack right now, like especially on YouTube, and we got to recognize.
No. Listen. Freedom of speech is not being. It's not under attack. Why
did Andrew Tate get banned?
What happened?
Why did Andrew Tate get banned from every platform? And like, you know, a lot of.
But who? I didn't
Andrew Tate.
Oh, I don't know him. I don't know who that is.
Oh, what? He's like the most Googled man. He was like the most Googled person in the world.
Man, you talking to some old ass man? I don't know about. I'm old, man. I really. When I get off the show, I go upstairs and sit on the couch.
He has an interview with Pierce Morgan that just came out. Check that out.
Okay.
A big fiery. Yeah, big fiery interview. Yeah, check him out. But right now, if you know what's going on, free speech is kind of under attack. There's a lot of censorship going on, and it's getting to be a little. Now, if you're saying censorship, saying censorship, free speech, that's a whole different subject. Now you being people, but they removed the interview off YouTube. You know that, right?
Huh?
You know they removed the Kanye interview off YouTube.
Yes, I do know that.
So that's censorship. Why the fuck would they remove that?
So if he went on the air and so-called start disparaging black people, you think he would have got canceled?
Absolutely not.
And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
That is a mixture. Yeah, well,
I love you, brother. I love you, brother. Watch the screen. Check him out on YouTube. Nice brother. Nice dude. Smart. Come from a good family and all that good stuff. But until we answer the question, we will never rise. We will never rise unless we're honest in our convictions. Matter of fact, sorry to hang up on you, brother. But you gotta say something. You gotta say something. Had to hang up the phone. We have to make a new path. We have to make our path. And in order to do that, we have to lean on people with the power until we get there, just like they did. I ain't talking about taking nothing back and all that and this and that. But when I said, and I called up 2 black radio shows, and I said, if we were here first, the indigenous people were black. I believe that. I believe we were already here. Then why don't we sue the United States government for taking what was ours? I called 2 black shows with that, and they said, shut up, and hung up. See, you folks got to understand something. The money is in trying to, the money is in talking about the problem. I've heard it for years. Like I said, since I was 10 years old. That's where the money is. Yo, we got to do this. We got to do that. We got to buy from our own. Yo, you ready to buy from my own? Nah. Nah, I want it to work. It's a fact. How could somebody be calling this shit? I thought I called the phone. Let me see. Damn, you got through and the phone was off. Hello?
Oh, what's up, bro? I didn't know it was off.
Yo, the phone was off and you got through. Lamar, you have superpowers.
Oh, no, I might not stay long. Something wrong with my phone. It's like,
listen. Whatever you do, don't ever say long. Go.
What? What? You
don't say what. You sound like a light bulb.
Yeah. I said what, bro? Now, I wanted to say that I think that you should do more promoting to different audiences on your show.
Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. I need somebody that knows how to create a TikTok channel or set it up. I don't want to hear you can do it yourself shit. Get in touch with me, King of All Blacks, the numeral 1 at AOL.com. I need somebody that know how to set up those TikTok pages and stuff like that. I'm gonna ask Space Ghost, but he's kind of busy. Hit me up on my email. King of All Blacks, numeral 1. Do you do that? You know how to set up TikTok?
Yeah, I know how to set up TikTok.
You do?
Yeah.
You do? Remind me of that Sanford and Son episode. Why don't you arrest any black people? I do. The police say I do in the courtroom scene. I do. You do? All these enough niggas in here to make a Tarzan movie.
No, but you got to, because when I was looking through the comments,
and I saw all of this. I wrote it too because I was kind of like I wasn't pissed, but the guy who called in to say that dumb shit about me proves my point. What I was saying, there's a lot of trolls, niggas.
Yeah, he didn't
and
disrespect. He just asked me, did I ever wonder how you looked? He didn't say nothing.
No, stop it,
I think he
you
did.
know that's disrespectful because he know what he means and what he's trying to. And I don't care. I laugh.
But what does he mean?
Funny,
you tell me. What do you think he means?
Me?
What do you think he means when he said, "Do you ever wonder how he look?" I said, "Yeah, I do."
No, he didn't say this that. But
yeah, he said something else too. Now I'm thinking about. He did say something else.
Yeah, but we have to get educated people on the show. It's gonna fucking show us.
That doesn't mean he's not educated. What you mean to say is we need to get
that guy.
Huh?
Not that guy in particular. Of course, I'm not saying that. But
all in all.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, brother.
You're crazy. All right, bro.
How's your sister, man? When you gonna let me talk to your sister?
Man, I keep forgetting because she works and
Unforgettable. That's what you are. Unforgettable by near far.
But I was gonna say also we gotta stop downing black people as well. Like,
that's true.
That's true. We do some nice shit. Like
we do. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm sick of this black talk because it never shines the light on our positivity. Oh, 100 years ago we were warriors. Oh, come on.
Oh, I hate that one.
Come on. And we were.
We were kings and queens.
We were. But we weren't. We weren't from Africa. We were from here. These great United States of America. This is our land.
This whole time we just stayed here.
Drake is going to be at the Apollo. That's an intimate crowd for Drake. Why is he doing it? Because the trend now is not to be famous. Think about it.
But you ever notice that the black people who is representing us is usually like half? It's never a full or like black presenting person. Like look at Barack Obama.
What's wrong with Barack Obama?
That nigga is biracial. I don't care what nobody.
I know, but if you had a full black man in the office, they would be barbecuing on the steps of the Capitol. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I know what you mean. I know. I get it. But listen, have a beautiful day.
You too, man. Peace.
I get what he's saying. I'm just joking around. I told you, I like the joke. I like to joke around. I don't know how he got through a phone that was off. I want to thank all y'all for tuning in. I want to thank Mississippi Billy, Black Racist, and listen, Glamour Girl 85. Are those hearts for me, darling? A reliable source. Lamar sounds like he's out of daycare. Zach Taylor, Cali Connected, Athlete, my man Dupree, Ish Runs Things, Banky Ashi Zula. I like that. Zula, straight to the point. Zach Lee up in this biatch. High Boogie, David DeJesus, New York Beast 360. You know what? Like that young man called him and said that the turkey giveaways is coming. And that's where I'm going to wrap up at. We're predictable. Blacks on a whole are predictable. And when they know your moves, they can run a defense against it. Always keep them guessing. That's the key. Even if you're married, keep your wife guessing. No disrespect. Don't fall victim to the complacency. Don't let anybody, I don't care who they are, take your identity. Your identity is all you have. Take a nice hot shower in the morning. I see this lady when I go for my walks at 5:30 in the morning. It's a black lady. I went to school with her. She's outside next to the building of McDonald's. She's obviously been there all night. I see her there every morning with all her clothes and everything. What do you do? You be grateful for what you have. I know that's corny. That ain't going viral. Be grateful for what you have. Swallow that, but don't shit it out. And remember, a big shot ain't nothing but a little shot that kept shooting. Take care, folks. Love yourself. Peace.